Friends over at Stivers, Ford, Lincoln, love to salute great organizations. We're downright proud to salute these organizations, Molly, that are around Central Iowa. And there's one that's been around Central Iowa for quite some time now, and we're ever so proud to still call them our friends. Mark Slocum here from the Children's Cancer Connection. Also Emily Fish joining us, and you guys have a big deal going on in just a couple days you want to let everybody know about. But first, Mark, before we get started, maybe somebody hasn't heard of the Children's Cancer Connection. Maybe they're somewhat new to town. Why don't you explain what this is all about?
Sure. So Children's Cancer Connection is an organization that we support both a child diagnosed with cancer and the entire family. We're statewide, so any child living, diagnosed, or treated in Iowa is eligible for programming. And the programs go just a whole lot of different things. We have hospital-based programs, diversionary programs like arts and crafts during treatment, an awesome program called Beads for Bravery, where children actually string beads for every procedure that they go through. So some of them have strands of beads that go literally 50, 60 feet long.
Wow.
But it's a great journal for that child afterwards. They know what those beads meant, when those happened, and it's really their story.
Now, you've been involved with the organization for quite some time. How long?
23 years now.
23
years now. Yep.
Amazing journey.
It's been exactly what it has been. It's an incredible journey. You know, when we first started, it was really just about the child with cancer, and quickly understood that this is a disease that affects the entire family, and so it's really about the entire family and the entire journey. 3 out of every 5 children that are diagnosed with cancer end up with lifelong effects because of their cancer and their treatment. So we're really there from day of diagnosis and all the way through adulthood.
And Emily, this changes lives, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it does. There's families that we affect all over the state. We usually affect about 500 families every year, and I love that we're a local-based organization and that we're able to help people right here in Iowa.
Now, how local are we? Where are you guys based out of?
Well, we have an office here in Des Moines, but we also have one in Iowa City. We just opened a new office over there this year.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, as we have our programs at Blank Children's Hospital, but we also have them at the University of Iowa. So we work very closely with the Children's Hospital over there, and so we saw the need and went ahead and opened that office over there. So we have our main hub here in Des Moines, but we have a person over there that helps us facilitate some of those programs.
That is awesome. It's grown that much.
Yes,
it's got to make you feel good.
It does.
You can do something like that.
It does every day.
Now, you have something coming up here in a couple of days.
We do. On Thursday, we're hoping no rain. We have an open house coming up this Thursday. We purchased a property on Grand Avenue. It's 2708 Grand Avenue, and we're just able to provide so many more programs and services for our families out of that location. And we want to throw a big party and invite everybody to come out, and we're going to give some tours and have dinner and have a short little presentation and ribbon cutting. So we want to make sure that anybody that wants to come out and take a look is more than welcome.
That is great. 2708. What's in that general area?
We are directly across from Jimmy John's.
Oh, that's convenient for you.
It really is awesome. It is awesome. We are right next to an Ameriprise office and an American Family Insurance. It probably is best known on Grand Avenue for it was Gentle Birth midwife location. It's a 1800s Victorian home that's been converted into office space. So it's incredible because when the families get away from the hospital for just an hour or two, they can come over and it's like going home.
Are you paired up with the families through their doctors in the hospital, or should the families come directly for you to you guys?
They can do either.
Okay.
Either.
Yeah.
We have a great relationship with the both hospitals. So one of the things that we do at Diagnosis is provide a resource kit for the families. Kind of just really, it's their workbook to get through cancer treatment. And so that's our initial introduction to the family. But if you know your next door neighbor has a child that's diagnosed with cancer, give us a call and we will get in contact with them.
You'll reach out to them.
Yes,
we will.
That's the #1 way that people can help us. If there is a family that has not heard of Children's Cancer Connection and you are aware of that, please reach out to us and let us be able to help them on their journey. We provide all of our programs at no cost to our families, so we just want to make sure that we're affecting every family that we possibly can in Iowa.
It truly is about getting families connected with one another and learning what for lack of a better term, the new normal is going to be. Things have changed, so it's just really helping them, first it's shock and stress and those things that really affect the family. And so just to know that there's another family that's gone through that, or maybe they're just a little bit ahead of you in that journey, they can kind of grab your hand and just help walk you through it.
Now, Emily, how important is that to some family, and maybe they're just finding out now that their child has cancer, and they're freaking out, and rightfully so.
Right.
How important is it to get a hold of you guys?
I obviously am a little bit biased, but I think it's the best organization that can help them. There's a huge out-of-pocket expense for families that are going through childhood cancer, but being able to connect with someone that is going through that same experience as you are, and we being able to connect those people, there's no price tag on that, and there's no way to really put a value on being able to connect someone on such a tragic event in their life that you're able to connect those people and let them.
So when someone says they understand, they really
do understand. Yes.
Wonderful. Now,
Yes.
again, open house going to be in just a couple of days. I want you to check out the new place here, 2708 Grand Avenue in Des Moines. New cancer. Make sure I get the name right here. Children's Cancer Connection. I called you something else for such a long time, but Children's Cancer Connection is the name of the organization. Been around a long, long time. Helped more families than you could imagine. We wish you guys the very best of luck.
Thank you
so much for
Thanks
being
for
here.
having us. We
Thanks for
appreciate
coming
it.
over. Good seeing you,
Thank
Mark.
you.
All right, we'll be right back. It is 9:39.